Ja, hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Planescape Torment. Wir sind soweit fertig und können uns jetzt zum letzten Teil des Spiels begeben. Zur Fortress of Regrets. Wir wissen jetzt, wo sie ist, beziehungsweise wie wir hinkommen.
You want the good news? You've gone bald.
Oh, your comments, they sting me like stinging things.
Ja. Okay, also, in die Mortuary. Zurück zum Ort, wo alles begann. You see pale-faced dustman standing guard over the front gate. Wir wollen hier rein. I'd like to enter the mortuary. What is your purpose within the mortuary? I'm here to see Dahl. Very well, follow me. Okay. Und schon sind wir drin. Und gut. Dann wollen wir mal.
All right.
There's something about the arch in front of you, something hauntingly familiar. A bone-numbing chill blankets the air between those two black pillars, as if the arc itself bordered on some other, colder place. For some reason you know this is the portal to the Fortress of Regrets. Now all you need to do is open it. Grit your teeth and peel the skin from your left forearm. You clench your teeth and dig your fingernails into your left forearm. With a dry, tearing sound, you peel off a strip of skin. The chill between the pillars becomes stronger, almost hungering, as if the portal has opened a crack. Examine the skin. The scrap of skin has been peeled from the back of your left forearm. It's scarred. Grey surface reminds you of a zombie's hide. It feels more like a piece of cured leather than a strip of skin. Prick your left index finger and inscribe a regret on the scrap of flesh with your blood. You prick the tip of your index finger. Before the wound can heal, you squeeze forth several drops of blood. As you prepare to scrawl your regret, a series of images float across your mind. I regret my past. You whisper the words to yourself, but the regret echoes through your mind. I regret. The deaths I've caused, here and across the multiverse. You scroll the regret onto the scrap of flesh, but your rapid healing forces you to stop often to reopen the cut on your finger and squeeze forth more blood. Several moments later you have finished, your blood glistening on the scrap of skin, the combination of your flesh, your blood, and your regret. Watch the blood dry. As you watch the bloody regret dry, a wave of cold washes over you. You look up. The black pillars to either side of the arc are glowing softly. Motes of misty blue light drifting from their sides to form a shimmering curtain between them. Beyond the curtain you can barely make out a weathered stone causeway leading into darkness. Everybody ready? Valor answers only with silence. As you turn to look at him, you see his eyes burning into you. They flicker for a moment, as if in thought. Then you are suddenly struck by a terrible feeling as he's searching your features, as if he's looking for something, some weakness. Fall from grace? I've come this far, and it would be rude of me to retire before the final hour. She smiled slightly. Even if you were to ask politely, I would not permit it. It seems I have no choice, then. Anna? Anna shivers as another wave of cold emanates from the portal. I follow you. Besides, you'd lose your own head if it weren't attached. You need a minder, so you will. Perhaps so. Dakon, you with me? Your path is mine. Maud, you ready? Maud hesitates, glances at the portal, glances at you, glances at the portal again, then gives a rattling sigh. Look, I'm not going to say too much here, but, well, there's something I need to tell you. What is it? Well, it's something about where we're going. Actually, where we've been. Where we've been? What are you talking about? It's so subtle you almost miss it. Darkon's blade flickers, the edge dulling. As you glance at him, his hands drop to his sides, as if he is preparing for battle. This, this isn't the first time we've been through this. You see, we've been to this fortress of regrets before, though I didn't know it then. So from the very start you could have told me where the portal was. Maud, I expect an explanation. No more lies or deceptions. Not now. It's hard to explain until you've been there. Besides, you didn't know the other you. He wasn't exactly the kind of basher to share the chant with us. I mean, I knew he was looking for some place, but I didn't know why, where it was, or what it was, so I couldn't say anything to you, because I didn't know anything. I just know what happened when we got there. And what happened? Well, we went to this fortress, and even before we land foot in this place, we all split up, fighting for our lives. He shudders. So the first thing I want to tell you is, if you're determined to go through this, there's a good chance that anybody who goes through that portal is going to end up somewhere far away from everybody else. Thing is, even split up, we may be your only hope. Why do you say that? Because whatever was waiting in that fortress for you, Chief, it already defeated you once. To this day, I don't know how you managed to survive, but if you fall again, you're going to need someone there to pull you out of that fortress. Maud, I need you to tell me everything you can about the fortress. It's important. This fortress of regrets, it stretches on for leagues, Chief. It's a fortress, but it feels more like a plane in itself. All stone, all darkness and shadows. Everywhere, shadows. We go there, and we better be prepared. What happened when we first went there? Chief, I don't know what happened to you, but I know what happened to me. I spent my time running from vault to vault, those shadows crawling all over me, trying to bring me down. Then suddenly we were out, like someone had pulled us back. Hold on a moment. When you say us, it doesn't sound like it meant just you and me. Maud falls silent. Know that I've walked your path many times. Darkon speaks slowly, as if measuring each word. His blade has become a misty grey, as if Darkon's mind has drifted. A portion of your path is known to me. 5 walked the path to the fortress. Each died their own death. But who were they? How did they die? Na komm, Nameless One, das können wir uns doch zusammenreimen. I died the death of faith. The skull died the death of courage. The woman died the death of grief. The blind archer died the final and most merciful death, the death of the body. You died the death of memory. But who were those people? Nameless One. The skull was me, Maud says quietly. The woman was some chit named Deonara. I never knew the archer. Ja, aber wir kennen ihn inzwischen. Ich nehme an, das ist für den Fall, dass man das alles nicht rausgekriegt hätte. He was one who knew his targets without seeing them. Many shadows fell beneath his rain of arrows. Yeah, Maud rattles as if shivering. Chief, at this fortress there's shadows everywhere. There was darkness there, and every shadow was shrugged lore. Darkon's voice is a whisper, and his dead black eyes seem to be staring at something just beyond you. They are tormented creatures. The wounds in your spirit are known to them. They will attack you through them. They spoke to me like the Pillar of Skulls. Maud's voice drops. They knew. All right, look, you two. I need to know all you can tell me about this fortress. The shadows suffer. They know of torment. They know how to torture you with that which has wounded your heart. When you face them, know that you face that which has killed you once. Darkon, Maud, you and I survived. What happened to the archer and Deonara? wissen wir doch. The archer died the death of the body. The woman died the death of the spirit. I could not save the woman because it was not your will that she'll be saved. Her grave was dry of tears. No one knew to mourn her passing. But why did I not want her saved? Wissen wir inzwischen ja auch schon. Your will was known only to you. Alright, look you two, I need to know all you can tell me. I can't tell you any more, Chief. Except we're bound to be divided as soon as we arrive. It's a huge place and it's crawling with shadows. And somewhere in that fortress is something more powerful than any of us. Nothing lives there. The walls are darkness. Alright, before I step through this portal, is there anything else you feel like sharing that you think might help me? Well, Maud pauses. Yeah, there's one other thing you should know. The you I knew before, the you that led us here. He wasn't like you at all. What do you mean? The other you, he didn't care very much for anybody, for anyone. We could have all died in the fortress, and he wouldn't have blinked. So I just want you to hold on to your differences, because, well, I like this you better, a lot better. But that's not all you want to say, is it? No. Maud pauses. There's one other thing. I may not have liked that other you very much, but he was one smart basher. The smartest basher I've ever known. He always had every angle covered. If he died at the fortress, that means, well... You don't think I can succeed, do you? Maud shakes his head. It's not that, Chief. Because it's not always who's smartest or who's the most powerful or who's the toughest. Sometimes it comes down to who you are and what you really want. I mean, once you wanted to become immortal, but in the end, is that really what you wanted? Just be sure of what you want this time, is all I'm saying. Fair enough, fair enough. Look, Maud, we haven't really talked about this, but you know you don't have to come with me to this place, right? I'll understand if you don't want to. Yeah, I know, Chief, and I can't lie to you. I don't want to go, but I will. Just know that once we step through that portal, it isn't going to be just about you anymore. This is our lives you're playing with, and we don't get back. And we don't get back up when we die. Yeah. Then why are you... It's because of what Revel said in the... Oh, Fall from Grace. It's because of what Revel said in the maze. Grace's voice is soft, so soft you almost missed it. Isn't it, Maud? What Revel said in the maze. She said you draw people who suffer to you like a lodestone. Maud shakes his head. Maybe it's because you've been suffering all this time. Maybe when you end up settling things, maybe we'll know a bit of peace, too. Maybe. Maybe so. Then, are you with me, Maud? Why not, Chief? I mean, we've gone to every other horrible plane in the multiverse I can think of. Why not take that extra step over the cliff? He gives a rattling sigh. Are you ready? Because if you're not... I'm ready, Maud. There's nothing more I can do to prepare myself. Are you with me? Well, Maud glances at the shimmering blue curtain and gives another rattling sigh. Sure, let's go. I mean, any place else has got to be better than rattling our bone box in the mortuary, right? All right.
Justice has fueled my efforts.
Oh, nett. Dann steigt er nochmal auf. Valor. So, gut. Noch irgendwer? Nee. Oh, Nameless One. Dexterity. Wie sind denn jetzt unsere Werte? 24, 25, 17... Jo. Okay. Ja, dann mal los. Okay, fortress entrance. Willkommen auf der Negative Material Plane.
Alright.
Schauen wir mal.
I'm gone. Done. Done. I'm gone. Done.
Okay. Ah. Da bist du. Before you is the ghostly form of Deonara. Her spectral gown seems stirred by some ethereal breeze. She is standing at the edge of the black stone causeway, staring out into the emptiness of the plain. Deonara? My love, you should not be here. You must leave at once. Deonara, what is this place? Is this the fortress? This is the fortress of regrets. It is the place that holds the moment of my death prisoner, and I may not stray far from its halls. If you can find a way back to Sigil, you must. If you stay here, my love, you shall die. What about my immortality? Surely I'm still immortal, even here. She shakes her head. No, my love. There's something about this fortress. The shell that surrounds it cuts it off from the rest of the planes. It is that shell that acts as a barrier to your immortality. How could this shell act as an obstacle? That makes no sense. As I have maintained my vigil here in this place, I have come to learn the nature of your immortality, my love. It is a thing which hungers for the lives of others. At the moment of your death it claims another living thing in your place, allowing you to live. The soul that dies in your place is brought here, to the fortress, as a shadow. I believe this shell prevents your immortality from finding another victim. So, when I die, another dies in my place. And if I can't find another living thing to die for me, then if you die in this place, it is the end, for there is nothing that lives here. So you must be careful. Return back to Sigil and leave this cursed place. But my allies are here. That means they are inside this shell. What happens to them if I die? My love, if you have brought anything that lives with you to this place, then it is in terrible danger, both from the shadows and from you. Should you die here, your immortality will hunt for the closest living thing in the fortress, and that is the one that shall die in your place. You must leave here, now. You must leave here, now. I can't go back. Ach so, ja stimmt, wir können ja nicht zurück. I can't go back. So, can you tell me anything else that might be helpful? What waits inside the fortress? There's no natural darkness within the fortress, my love, only the shades of those who have died in your place. The energies of this plane feed them, and their hatred for you is beyond all reason. They will not permit you to leave. She throws a glance at the walls of the fortress. Do not enter, I beg you. But my allies are in there. I cannot leave them. Do you have any idea where they might be? If you brought others, then they were cast from you when you arrived. It is the nature of this place to divide living things, then kill them. She looks distraught. The fortress is a thing of many miles. Finding your friends here will be difficult. I have to find them. There's no choice in the matter.
Updated my journal.
Very well, my love. If you intend to go on, you must know this. Past the entrance to the fortress is a great antechamber with countless shadows. You must move swiftly and not let them gather about you, or you shall surely be slain. One thing more. Deonara pauses, as if trying to catch a fleeting memory. Within the chamber are great clocks. Her voice becomes steadier, more certain. Clocks which you spoke of once as having been the key to you escaping that chamber, when you were trapped there once before. She looks at you. I know I cannot stay you from your cause, my love. I shall watch for you, and help you if I can. I brought your ring, Deonara. I found your legacy to me. The ring still holds a part of me within it, my love. When you carry it, you carry my heart with you. She closes her eyes for a moment and you suddenly feel a warmth pass through you. Dionara opens her eyes, then smiles. I knew you would return to me with it in your keeping. Carry it now with my blessing and keep it close to your heart. Through it, I will defend you. You have my thanks, Dionara. I must go now. Und unser Wedding Ring ist doch um einiges besser geworden. Der hatte, ich weiß nicht, glaube +2 und +2 oder? Nee, wir hatten -8, also muss er +1 gewesen sein. Also er ist mit allen Worten jetzt um einiges besser. Wir haben jetzt Rüstungsklasse -10, besser wird's nicht.
Done.
Und dann würde ich sagen,
Done.
gehen
This
wir
is
mal
it.
in der Tat. Gehen wir mal zum Eingang.
I'm gone.
Great power is here.
I have need of you. There are creatures that must die.
Ja, und ich würde sagen, hier sehen wir uns beim nächsten Mal wieder. Bis dahin, tschüss.